Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. Eric here, back at the table, and you know what that means? Hey, we got some cards on a Thursday. Apologies for the terrible singing. I was just watching that old episode of South Park where Randy is Lord. That is neither here nor there. As you can see, we've got a bubble mailer here. I scratched out some addresses, but I picked up some more cards via a stack sale on Twitter. Got these from my guy at DC Nolan. Please feel free to check him out. Big thumbs up to Dave there. It's the only person I've ever bought cards off of Twitter, ever done a stack sale from. So he is very, very reputable. I will pop his tag on the screen here. Like I said, feel free to follow him on, I still call it Twitter. I don't care what anybody says. But I picked up a bunch of PC cards, and he always includes this little breakdown in here as well. And as you can see, mostly 25-cent cards. What was the most expensive one I bought here? It wasn't too expensive, I think like maybe $4. But as you can see, nice packaging here. How am I going to attack this? Very safe, secure packaging. He does stack sales, I want to say, at least twice a year, and that might even be more frequent than that. I usually get into them once or twice a year, not super frequently, but like I said, he's the only person I have ever... A little too much packaging.
Yeah, a little too rough. You guys...
He's the only person I've ever done a stack sale with, so definitely highly recommended. But like I said, there was a lot of quarter cards in here. These are all PC cards for me, so we're going to be looking at Patriots. I think there was some Brady's in here. I picked up a bunch of Celtics. I think that's mostly what there was. Screw it, I'm just going to rip into this. And yeah, so we got some Brady's on top, and might be a couple Red Sox in there, here and there. And I also do know, I can tell you, I accidentally claimed a card that I didn't really want, but it was only a quarter, so I didn't even bother. I wasn't gonna bother him. He was super, that's super thick here. Panini Marquee, Rajon Rondo. Some of these I think I might have. There may be a couple that I've already got. Here's a Manny 05 Playoff Absolute. First Bowman for Blake Lubier. Jaylen Brown, like this one here. We did open some of this Donruss last year. I might have that one. I'm not too sure. Here's a early Antoine. Well, I guess not that early. There's a couple of years in. There's going to be a bunch of Antoines in here. And we've got the Skybox Premium. Very sharp looking cards. Of course, there's a Upper Deck MVP. If any cards have like any damage, he always notes that on there as well. Here's a really cool one I had never seen before. Key Ingredient. This is an insert from 97-98 Fleer. That was Twan's second year. And then here's the base, which some people will remember didn't like have any gloss on it. It was one of the only cards, really, of any kind in the late 90s that wasn't super glossed over. Here's a third year Paul Pierce Hardcourt. But I might have that Antoine Fleer, possibly that Paul Pierce Hardcourt. I do not think that I had that one. Panini Elite, and then Panini Marquee Paul Pierce. Again, those are thicker. Get into, here's a little bit of Patriots action. Rob Gronkowski from Panini Prestige. And yeah, I think this was the most expensive card that I bought. I want to say it was like $3 or $4. But a Connor Seabold autograph from Topps. I want to say, is that 2022? Yeah. Connor Seabold. So very nice little hit there to add. We've got some more first Bowmans. Juan Chacon. A nice Bowman Chrome Marcelo Mayer. Hopefully he will be as big as everybody says. I think this might be the oldest card I bought. You can see here, no logos from Post Serial in 1992, but it is a Clemens. It does say Red Sox on the back, so I'm not sure why they wouldn't have put the logos on there, because clearly I think you have to have the MLB license to be able to put Boston Red Sox. We got a Topps Gallery Rafi Devers, DJ Foster rookie cards, silver, not an overly expensive card. I think it might have been a buck. What's this from? 2016 Select, I think. Obviously, he didn't pan out, but, I got it for cheap. So, there's a 2013 score Gronk. I do have a lot of that score, so I may have that. But again, for only a quarter, I might as well grab it. And if it is a dupe, then, I might put it on eBay for super cheap and see if I can't get a little bit of my money back. Here's one that I had not really ever seen before. Panini Past and Present. Had some legends in there, Hall of Famers Bob Cousy, and then the Chief, Robert Parrish, who I do have a signed 8x10 of the Chief, and then Kevin Garnett from the same one. So this is from 11-12 Panini Past and Present. I think that was, the third year Panini had the Hoops license. There's a 1920 NBA Hoops Jason Tatum. And then, which one of these is not like the other? So that's the one I accidentally wrote the wrong number and claimed. But it was only a quarter, Bruce Bound, rookie. So again, I'll probably pop that on my eBay for cheap and see if I can't get a little bit of my money back. But a couple of Brady's here that I'm almost positive I did not have. The green parallel from Absolute. And then a Topps Tom Brady. I think that's 2012, if I'm not mistaken. And then here is the rest. This is probably the most I've ever picked up in a stack sale. I could be wrong on that. I feel like it is, though. This was... I can't remember when this happened. It was, I want to say, probably a couple weeks before Christmas anyways. And I figured I would pick it up, have some stuff for us to check out here on the channel for the new year. The hell with it. I'm just gonna Incredible Hulk this one here. Or like Incredible Week. Here we go. There's a top. This is turning into how do I get the cards out of here? But again, you certainly don't have to worry about your cards being protected in shipping. I'd rather them be a pain in the butt to break into than be all loosey-goosey in there. There's another Elite Rob Gronkowski, and then another one, Wes Welker, with the old school red unis. My favorite NFL uniform. I don't know why I said loosey-goosey on here. I'm regretting that decision. Another Prestige Gronk. That one I think I might have. Again, not sure. Donruss Classics, Wes Welker. A lot of Pats fans kind of remember him horribly, but Wes Welker was really good for us for a lot of years, so only good memories from me. The Contenders Gronk, a bunch of Gronks in here. There's a Topps Strata. So right before Panini picked up the NFL exclusive license. Here's a mid-90s Black Diamond Terry Glenn with the Flying Elvis logo from Upper Deck there. SP Threads Welker. And then another Gronk. Some of these Gronks I think I'm not too sure on. And I forgot that I had picked up a Barry. I do PC Barry Sanders. He's part of the Four Goats PC with Tom Brady, Mike Trout, and Ken Griffey Jr. And that was from 2020 Donruss. Forgot that I had grabbed that. Here's one from Optic MVP. There's Dustin Pedroia. Donruss Hollow Orange 2021. We've seen a number of those. Marcus Morris. I think this is Pink Ice. I'm pretty sure this one is called. From Panini Prism. Very cool looking one there. A late 90s card. Brian Rose. It's a common, but it is numbered. And again, I'm pretty sure it was only a quarter. So, didn't have it. Might as well snag it. That's the thing with a stack sale. Usually my theory is, you're paying at least $4.50 for shipping, so if you're gonna get in on one, you might as well buy a bunch of stuff to make the shipping worth it. There's a Paul Pierce. I think that's, 0102 Upper Deck, I think. Some more Antoines. Marcus Smart, of course, no longer with us. I mean, he's still alive, but not quite what I meant. And then Malcolm Brogdon, no longer with the season as well. There is a second year Jason Tatum, Panini Contenders, UD Ionics, Antoine. Part of that early 2000s terrible twosome, and terrible in a good way. Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce led the C's to the Eastern Conference Finals in, I believe it was 02. where they lost to the New Jersey Nets, and didn't really matter because whoever that was going to go on and get housed by the Lakers. Here's another Antoine Bowman's Best. Jason Tatum, Panini Prism, Dominance, Silver, or Hollow? I think they were called Silvers. But another nice, shiny PC ad there. We'll have to go through and top load some more stuff here. And then 2013 Score, Tom Brady. So that is everything that I picked up. Again, this is from my guy at DC Nolan on X/Twitter. And then the random Bruce Brown. So a lot of nice PC ads there. And, overall, I spent less than $30. So, plus that's including shipping. So no complaints from me. I will probably get in on another one of his sales at some point. So like I said, feel free to give him a follow on there. Just don't be claiming any of my Patriots, Celtics, or Red Sox, you bastards.
You bastard.
Totally kidding, but again, that's all we've got for tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Next week, we'll be back with some more cards that I picked up for Christmas. We got a couple more different products that I picked up for the holiday as gifts to check out. So we'll be checking out some basketball next week. So stay tuned for that one and check out everything else here on the channel. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's all I got. We will see you guys again real soon. Have a good night.